National PSI Exam Prep, page 100. True or false? Number 43. To be enforceable, a contract to purchase must include the signature of the sellers. True. Number 44. The statute of limitations requires that a real estate sales contract be in writing. False. Statute of frauds. Number 45. An oral real estate sales contract is not enforceable in a court of action. True. Number 46. A void contract is one that binds one party but allows the other party to withdraw. False. Voidable. Number 47. In a purchase agreement, the name of the clause that states that the buyer will not be responsible to complete the purchase if the buyer cannot obtain financing is the acceleration clause. False. The contingency clause. Number 48. Rescission of a contract means that all parties are returned to the condition they held before the contract was executed. True. Number 49. A buyer and seller have entered into a valid purchase agreement. Prior to closing, the seller is killed in a plane crash. The contract is void. False. Valid. Number 50. Addenda add items to an offer. True. Number 51. If an option is not exercised, the optionor retains the option consideration. True. Number 52. Dan told Marie that he would pay her if she decided to sell the house. This is a bilateral contract. False. Unilateral, as only Dan is obligated. Number 53. An option E is required to purchase the property. False. Option E has the right to purchase. Number 54. The buyer has received a counter and decides to buy a different property. The buyer has no obligation to respond to the first seller. True. Number 55. The primary purpose of an option contract is to keep a property off the market for a certain period of time. True. Number 56. An option, when exercised, becomes a bilateral contract. True. Number 57. An offeror can withdraw an offer at any time prior to communication of acceptance. True. Number 58. A contract in which the intentions of the parties are shown by their actions is an express contract. False. Implied contract. Number 59. A lease that is signed by a person who is 17 years of age is void. False. Voidable. Number 60. A broker lists a home for $80,000. The broker brings an offer to the seller for $78,000, which is rejected by the seller. The broker obtains another offer of $80,000 for the seller. Before he can deliver the offer, however, the offeror withdraws it by calling the broker at the seller's home. There is an implied contract. False. No contract. Number 61. An option is an example of a unilateral contract. True. Number 62. A contract that has no legal effect because it does not contain all essential requirements of a contract is void. True. Number 63. An office tenant has signed a lease that contains a hold harmless clause. During regular business hours, a visitor to the office is hit on the head by a falling shelf. The landlord is fully liable. False. The hold harmless clause protects the landlord.